everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am bringing you a quick Superstore haul. It's a small haul as far as quantity of items, but not a small haul as far as the bill. I probably went a little overboard tonight, and I definitely maxed out my grocery budget for the next week and a bit, but these were just a few things. I mainly went in to get some canning supplies and wound up finding some sale items, and the shopping list went out the window. And I am a grocery store cashier myself, so I hear it all the time about how customers come through my line saying, I didn't mean to buy this much. And I do the same thing, I tell them. And sure enough, I went and did the same thing tonight. So I am still in the middle of jam making season. What I have over here, I bought at my store middle of last week. 4 2-liter cases of peaches. There's probably about a dozen peaches in each case, so there's about 4 dozen there. So probably after church, or well, after church Sunday and after work Sunday evening, I'll probably come home. I work until 7 o'clock Sunday night. I'll probably come home and at least start blanching the peaches at the very least. And I'm not sure how many cases or how many batches of jam that will give me, but I'll probably start making the jam on Monday. I'm guessing for sure it'll give me a couple batches of jam, and I may even make a batch of pie crust and make a couple of peach pies. We'll see how ambitious I feel, but I'm also supposed to be picking up an order of little red plums. They're wild plums off Facebook Marketplace. So that is coming tomorrow. So I need to get busy and get these peaches done. I probably should have done them during the day on Saturday while I was off, but I did not. So I'll start blanching them on Sunday night, I guess. But regardless, I am getting low on jars, so I grabbed these. These are these 2 backpacks here, back cases. The 2 cases there are 500 ml jars. They're 12 packs. They are $12.99, and then this 12 pack of 250 ml jars is $12.49. There was a case of 12 pack that had labels. There was $1 more for $13.99. But I believe I still have a couple of sheets of labels that I can use that I bought last year at Walmart. So that should be fine. So I saved $1 each on those because I think I have enough labels for the time being. And then over here, this was not something I intended to buy tonight, but this was a stock up price. And I haven't bought these in a while, but you know, it is the second half of August already. Fall is around the corner, whether we're ready for it or not. And with fall comes soup season. Now, these cases were $10.99, I believe, or $10.97. I'm just trying to quickly have a look here. I think they were $10.99. Yes, $10.99, limit of 4. I just grabbed 3 for now, just because the budget was very quickly going out the window. So I bought chicken noodle soup. That's always a favorite when it gets chilly outside. And 2 cases of the cream of mushroom, because I like the cream of mushroom soup just for eating, but I also like it in cooking. If I do pork chops sometimes in the crock pot in a mushroom soup gravy, or porcupine meatballs. I could also use mushroom soup on those, or even in my tater tot casserole. So I like that. I think I probably could have had 2 cases of each, but definitely mushroom soup is kind of multi-purpose because I use it for cooking and for eating. And then with the jam making comes more Cerdo. These were $4.79 each. That is definitely an increase because a year ago they were $3.99. I got 6 for the time being. I'm hoping that should be lots. That is, that was... how much were they? They were $4.79. Yeah, they were $4.79 each. That's correct. Each of these liquid Cerdo has 2 pouches in them. Some batches of jam take 1 pouch. Some of them take 2. I haven't stopped to look yet to see if the peach takes 2 or the plum takes 2. I can't remember offhand. Last year I got these plums and I made plum jam and plum jelly. So I'll just see how many plums I get, and it also depends how many batches of that peach jam I make too. And then parchment paper. I decided that I have been struggling with cookies for years. I love to bake, but quite often I find that between pans that I have to kind of wipe the pan down a bit because there's always some that sticks to the pan. And I just recently realized, I can use parchment paper, even just for making good old chocolate chip cookies. And that alleviates that problem entirely. So I grabbed an extra parchment paper just to make my life simpler going forward, because that is a miracle worker, at least in my eyes. $2.79 for that. The crispers, this was not something that was planned to buy, but they were on sale. I believe they were, if you bought them in quantities of 2, they were $2.79 a piece, or if you bought them in quantities of 2, they were 2 for $4.60, so $2.30 each. So I got 4 flavors. I got one that is salt and vinegar, 1 barbecue, 1 dill pickle, and 1 ketchup. And then this also, first thing I saw when I walked in the door, was not on the list, but it was on sale. It is normally $20.99, and there was a limit of 2 on them, but I just decided to buy 1 for right now, $17.49. So this is just to put in my lunches for work, or my daughter can take some of her lunches for work if she'd rather. and that's an easy thing to have to snack on. And then more sugar. Don't mind my lunch bag on the floor there. More sugar. It's a 10 kilogram or 22 pound bag of sugar because, of course, with canning, each batch of jam takes anywhere from 6 to 7 cups of sugar. Plus, I also do a lot of baking as well. And the sugar was, let's see, it was $14.99. That has gone up in price too. So for a small order, I still ended up paying a good bit because after tax, it was $152.81, way more than I expected. But the chips were not expected to buy, and neither were the soups. So, you know, the budget kind of went out the window there. And as you can see, I earned 0 points. None of these things were on my points offers, leaving me still with the same closing balance of $280,049 points, or that means I am at the $280 mark in PC Optimum points still. Anyway, that is it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little haul. If you did, make sure you leave a comment down below and give a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you soon.